Rolling for the brunch and a panic for the show. That's left, right, go. Got a big new body and a whip it like a pro. That's left, right, go. Got a great main chick and a real bad hoe. That's left, right, go. Outside sunny with a shiny, sunny with a sweet new honey like ooh la la. Don't want I'm shunning, doing pingers at bunnies. Yo man, I'm sunning cause I'm really that guy. Only on fast, love cheese, went keto. Pat my fur like a pussycat pico. Funko, pop that pussy like Clico. Dust on the table, I ain't talking no Cheeto. Bands on bands on bands on bands.
Oh, wait, are we live? 1 second.
Money got money, I'm a paradigm. 3 scoop creatine steam room. You can have 3 bathhouses.
Okay, hi guys. I don't know why how they're playing this in this range. This is kind of crazy. Welcome back to ATJ. Sorry for the stuff. I wasn't sure that we were going, but we are. Got around to 16 matchup here between Atsugira and Oromonster. C5 versus 12. Looking pretty good. I don't know all the players, but looking at Cigarette, I see 4 names I know, which are pretty far from this room, so that's pretty rare for me. Snack is captain, TX9 Zion Sonic is screwed, as the rest of the team looking pretty good. I don't know any two skill sellers, unfortunately. Oromonster is the other side. We got Vivance as captain, going by Trooper 2154499, and IMS got. I don't know. I can't offer valuable commentary on the skill of either team. I can probably go and find their MPs from West if I try hard enough. Okay, so more monsters just play 1 match. Versus Mania 1 did say 1-5-0. This is Sugar's first match. As they see the top hit, they have skipped 124 their first match. And, oh wow. Okay, so Sugar. That's left, right, go. This map is actually hard, bro. This would be the hardest map in the pool by miles, no? Custom warm-up by Sonic. So I assume this is Cigarette warm-up. 17 misses from Snack is kind of unbelievable when they're also the only one using a mod. Oromonster's last match. Yeah, they looked pretty strong. Bivans in particular was kind of just destroying everything. Except like having a little bit lower AC on DT2, but yeah, not too much input to work with, of course. It's only 5 maps. So we'll have to see how this goes. What an awesome warm-up song, man. Alright, roll time. It's not gonna roll 6 for Cigarette, so not the greatest. Pretty reasonable that our monster is gonna beat that. They both roll 6, bro. Oh my god. So they tie, they will be rolling again. Unbelievable. 1% chance per match, by the way, to tie a roll, and that's exactly what they got. Both captains gonna roll 6. They have to roll a second time. Right, Snack goes gambling, rolls 29. So, big improvement over 6. It's still not great. It was 30. They win by 1. Aura Monster's gonna win with a roll of 30 to 29. Oh my god. I don't even know what this means. I don't know what the pick ban rules are here. But Aura Monsters won the roll by probably the smallest margin I've ever seen. Tie into 1 difference. Closest I've ever seen to a double tie, I'll tell you what. Okay. So now the captains have to start making decisions. Aura Monster is getting to choose from first pick or first ban. And they are going to choose first pick. So nice figure. I believe get to choose between first or second ban. Oh, okay, no, right, simple enough. Sugure will ban first and pick second, or Monsters will ban second and pick first. Hard Rock 2 gonna be the ban. From at Sugure. I don't know if I'm saying this name right, man. Every time I say it, I'm like, I'm not sure. But no, Aura Monsters get to ban. Man, living up to the team name. Actually just maxing out the aura by tying and -1ing the roll. That's so crazy. And then being openly discussed for it's gonna be Mixed Mod 1. Good Nightfall going out of the map pool. So Aura Monsters to pick now. I don't know what they're gonna go with. I will admit I have not done my research. I kind of forgot until a few minutes before the match. Apparently Ozai getting his map survives the ban phase. You love to see it. Sometimes that's just the tournament life. You'll be good enough at something that everyone just bans it into you and you don't get to show off and it sucks. But Ozai might have that opportunity. No Mod 2 gonna be the pick. I don't know, I can't speak on it because I haven't seen the pool. Noob caster, no research. Okay, it sounds like swing. This is definitely swing. Oh, good background. Dressing it is like the only good thing about Blue Archive. NM2, like 2, like warm-up. True? Truth nuke deployed? And Mask is saying at the very start of the match, I'm trying to sleep, can we wrap this up? That's not the greatest, I fear. And you're saying that just before map 1. Looks like players are probably ready. The good luck, have fun starting to come out in chat. Saying go away with a bang before map 1 of a potential 9. Hey, come on. With a C difference like this, I would put Sigurd at a pretty big advantage, especially with their player roster, but who knows? Really, from looking at the qualifier results, I thought all the teams looked pretty good. Was I going to be the first to drop 100 here in No Mod 2? Although it's only 1, that's not the end of the world. Still 3 SSs on the board going into this first answer section. It's just that 1-100 from Ozai separating the two teams right now. Okay, they're all gonna SS it. This is crazy, no? And Ozai with a second 100, the only one not maxing this so far. I hope nobody's leaderboard checking and thinking, oh fuck. Oh man. This is tense. Ozai gonna find a couple misses, and actually it looks like this was a good pick for Aura Monsters. Maybe knowing that they don't have two players quite so comfortable in this. Three SS is still on the board coming into this second Ki. This is unbelievable. Snack, Byvans, and Meska just destroying this right now. Aura Monsters are on a team max score run. What's happening? Okay, finally, Meska gonna hit a couple 100s. But with the misses from Ozai, it's still a big lead. Even with the miss from Meska, it's still a big lead. The top row just maxing this. It's the bottom row duel. And Meska is winning right now. It's starting to slip a little more though. Hold on. Need to keep this together. The lead has dipped to only 30k, but it looks like it should be saved. Byvans and Snack still on their SSs through the last Ki. This is unreal. A little bit more density here, but it looks like we might be about to see a double SS on Nomad 2 just to start the match. Yep, there we go. Aura Monster's gonna hold their pick. Byvans and Snack farming all the Aura in the world, 1 million points each. And Imeska, with that one miss, does enough to beat the 6 miss 4-100 from Ozai. And it's a point for Seed 12 immediately. I'll tell you what, if they lose the next 5 points, that's a bang to start the match at the very least. But, I don't know, performing like that, I get the feeling they have other picks in this pool. Anyway, we move on to Sugiura's pick. I get the feeling they may be going with Hidden of some sort. I don't know everything about the players in this range, most certainly, but I look at the players they have and I think, aren't these guys good at Hidden? And yep, it's gonna be Hidden too. They have first picked Otona mode. Words I didn't think I'd say. Actually, I say that, but Otona mode's been in like 3 tournaments since, since the Otona mode got ranked, so I'm not sure, man. So who's it gonna be? I assume Byvans is gonna be borderline perma-lobby for Aura Monsters, maybe just straight up perma-lobby. I know he's got the experience, he's been around for a while now, and played pretty well in round of 24. And judging by this Nomad 2, this might be another act pool. Because, oh my goodness. And we've already got Chinese Otona mode in the Twitch chat. Isn't that lovely? With the emojis. Very, very important. And Trooper gonna be in for this one, it looks like. Alright, looks like it's gonna be Snack and Ozai versus Byvans and Trooper. So, no player swaps, I believe, from Sugiura here. But Trooper coming in for Imeska on the Aura Monsters side. Sentenced to a minute 48 of slow Hidden. Oh, Ozai loading into Nomad 2 here. We're gonna have to hit the panic button. There we go. And as we get into Otona mode, looks like Sugiura off to an early lead. Off of just less 100. Snack with 1, but each Aura Monsters player with 1. Ozai clean through the intro. Looks like everyone's stable though. Oh, no, actually, Baiban's gonna find misses. And that's an early and massive lead for Sugura. 50,000 score, only about 25 seconds into the map. Ozai's still on this SS into the Kiai. Sing along if you know the words, it's a Tona mode. Everyone knows this song. Trooper looking good with that 98 FC, but Snack and Ozai combining for 3 100s right now. Not much anyone can do against this. The Kiai about to end. Vivans has recovered fine since those early misses, but on a map this short, even missing 4 notes is 1% of accuracy. It's crazy the things that can happen on short maps, and Ozai, after that struggle on Nomad 2, I shouldn't say anything, should I? Looks like he is gonna lock in a 0-100 miss on Hidden 2. Oh man, that's unfortunate. Snack gonna top the lobby with a 3-100 FC. Ozai with the Loak SS. 0-100's 1 miss right on the outro. Trooper gonna grab a nice FC, and Vivan's matching Trooper's 100 count, but there's not much you can really do about that. I mean, that's a pair of, scores close to 1.05 mil. You'd have to be having, Team SS, and at least in practice, to have a chance at that. Dude, how did he know he got cursed already? Is this guy listening to the stream? Oh my god, I'm very sorry, my friend. That was going to be a great score. It still kind of was. In any case, Sugura going to win Hidden 2 and move us to 1-1. DT2, the pick from Aurora Monsters. Makes sense. After how well Nomad 2 went. Okay, maybe we want to go with mechanics. Yep. 240 BPM. OD just under E after DT. 4.6 stars. This is a high numbers map. And high numbers kind of just make a map hard by default until you're used to them. Take 9 coming in for Ozai now on the Sugura side for the the fast DT mechanics. Imeska back in for Trooper. Bidons and Snack staying in for their 3rd map in a row each. Looks like the carries of both teams have been established here. Nah, I'm sliming you. Somebody does not like this song. You don't get sliming privileges. Wait, this song? Dude, that kind of banged. But this is alright, this is cool. Dude, what is he saying? Oh man. I've talked about this a bunch with the UK TWCs guys. It's like sometimes when you're trolling a bite in chat, it lessens the nerves, it makes you think lol. And then you're too busy thinking lol to worry too much about, oh man, I gotta do well. Anyway. Getting into DT2, Meska with a couple 100s on the intro, everyone else still SSing through the very start. Long patch in there, no issue. Take 9 gonna hit 100. Matched by Bivans until now where a second one comes out. Snack is still on that SS. Already got 1 in this match on Nomad 2, surely not, right? Surely not on Speed DT of all skill sets. This is usually, I would say, the hardest slot in a pull to max score, and there we go. Snack hitting a couple 100s. And actually, it's It's kind of close. It's 10k score. A miss would be cataclysmic here. Map on the short side, only 2 minutes after DT. Alright. Last quarter of the map coming in. Snack. Vians, as far as I've heard, is the pronunciation. With 99.3 matching here. Tick 9 though beating Meska by almost 1%. And that's really where the difference is here. The second density section comes in. 100s from pretty much everyone except Snack, who is assessing this section. Okay, now I'm hearing by VNs. That's, dude. I would not have guessed that. That's unlucky. Okay, in any case, 9, 11, 14, and 22 100s from the 4 players, all gonna be FCs. But Sugura with the higher accuracy gonna take the win, and that's a break point. Sugura move up to 2-1, and they get next pick. So on the front foot here, as long as they can hold their next pick, things are looking good for them. And now this is the real big thing about losing your first break point right now. To win this match in any way at all, Aura Monsters will need to win a match. The Sugura pick, they will need to win a break point. Holding their own picks will not be enough. At best, they will lose 5-3 without winning a break point. Alright. Hidden 1 coming up. Alright. Looks like Aura Monsters may have a play swap here. Meska says, I'm not in this. I'm not on for this one. And then Snack says no map, which I'm assuming applies to Meska and not any of the other 3 players that are still here, right? Right? Like, you're not running that. Anyway, I would half expect this to be Trooper again, just in the same vein as how they played Hidden 2. Teams usually tend to, especially for, both Hiddens and both Hard Rocks, they'll have the same roster for both. No mods, it tends to be a lot more variable. Just because the range of stuff in no mod is so much bigger than mods. Where usually it's about, can you play the mod or can you not? Sentenced to 2 minutes 22 more of slow hidden, but this is a 190. This is not that. It's not that slow, is it? Or is it lower? Is it reduced SV? 190 BPM is speed, by the way. That's what I think. Trooper is in. Did clean the FC on Hidden 2. Alright. Oh, we need to panic again? Because Ozai is going back into DT2. Alright, there we go. Okay, this is already kind of playing with these gaps. But back to normal here. Wait, I don't think... Did that pick up? Oh well. Through this intro, Sugura holding on to the double max. Yet again, off to a great start, these guys. Snack just staying in and destroying everything here. Did top that DT2 just now as well as I think has actually top scored every map of the match so far. Outright, besides a tie on Nomad 2, where then Vivian's, this is going to take me a minute, where the two of them both SS'd. So Snack has been MVP so far, does hit a 100 with Vivian still on that SS. after about half the map. But a miss from Trooper is going to be a big deal, and suddenly there's a 30k lead for Sugara. Does recover, has something of a combo again now, but realistically this is gonna take breaks. This is gonna take misses from Sugara in order to flip this. It's all theirs to lose now. Nakanozai matching on that 99.69%. Bit of a build up here. I wonder what's gonna happen next. Alright. It's just some more... Well, yeah, it's a light Oni. It's normal enough, really. Kind of seems like comfort hidden mostly. There's a couple funny little things sprinkled in, but everyone's handling them just fine. And look at this from Sugara. Ozai destroying this one. Vivian's able to keep up and actually beats Snack by 1/100, but getting two players that good, it seems, is a right reserved to the top seeds. 10 100s combined on Hidden 1. Even Trooper's score not bad at all, just shy of 1 million, but like the rest of this lobby just so strong on this kind of thing. And it's going to be a 3-1 lead for @Sugara. I feel like I'm pronunciating, oh my god, I'm forgetting how to speak English is what I'm doing in this match. I feel like I'm saying their team name in a different way every time. We're just going to start calling them the red team very soon. So, Aura Monsters to pick next. They're 3-1 down. They're gonna need to win this one. Oh, no mod 4 gonna be the pick, okay. So, I saw a score from an MP on this map that was SS, but 999,994 points. So I'm assuming this is the gimmick map, because no other kind of map does the little crazy things like that to the scoring system. And also, you know, that's the no mod 4 thing. Looks like Snack and Ozai are staying. I would certainly believe Snack's staying after, you know, 3 MVPs and, you know, one map in Hidden 1 where they were still totally in the running. Like, they're coming into this poll totally locked in. Trooper is right though, so he's going to be the second for Aura Monsters. Ooh, it looks like they are getting their 4th player into the room. It's going to be 2, 1, 5, 4, 4, 9, 9. And Vivian's for Aura Monsters versus Snack and Ozai from @Sugiri. I've been informed is the team name. This is too hard. This is too hard. Pronounce it. Oh my god, I can't say the word pronouncing anymore! Anyways, Snack gonna roll a 7. Just a solid half an hour too late to do something really funny when both teams were rolling 6. Wait, 2, 1, 5, 4, 9. Is that true? Oh, that's Osu Janai Katsurada. Okay. Oh, so many names that are so difficult. Okay. Getting into No Mod 4. But like, how do I say Osu Janai Katsurada in a way that doesn't take 8 syllables? And then I have to say their name because they miss. This is crazy. The gimmick's starting to come in. Bit of repetition here to get you introduced to what's going on. But mostly just lowish SV with some finishes. Alright. Small lead for Atsugiri here. Vivian still holding on to that SS. Matched by Ozai though, completely cancelled out. And Snack is winning the second player off right now. Everyone has clearly learned this. Oh, just as it was getting close from the accuracy. Another miss from 2154499 and a third. Gonna swing the lead well into Atsugiri's court now. Map is still only halfway over, there's still time, but it'll probably take misses, and this team just has not been missing this match. It feels like they double FC everything. I feel like Ozai's the only one that's missed, and on Hidden 2 that miss was barely even counted. I mean, it was right at the end. Snack has been totally locked in. After those first two maps, they've had the second player FCing as well. Another miss from 2154499. And another one seems to be getting caught out by the start of Gimmick's actions quite a lot. Vivian's still on this SS, by the way. Hello? It looks like it's gonna be in a losing effort, but this is ridiculous. The double FC, though, from Atsugiri. Equally impressive, I would say. Ozai pretty much cancelling out the max. Okay, wow, that is a team score, alright. 11 100s combined from Atsugiri. 2 100s right at the very end from Vivian. It's gonna lose the SS to the end section. It's really just the misses from 2154499. I mean, the AC was already gonna swing the point over, but yeah. That is unfortunate. 4-1 now, a second break point for Atsugiri. Three match points before they even have to worry about a tiebreaker here, and 2 of those match points are maps they will get to pick. If they even need that many, it might just take 1 at this rate. I don't know what they're gonna pick. All the ability to play hidden in this pool is gone. Not too much mod stuff in this pool. It almost feels so tiny after looking at just bigger pool formats. This is like, oh wow. Our hidden strategy, it has come to an end already. But they've gotten it to a 4-1 lead. And it's gonna be no mod 3. I'm a big fan, personally. Get to listen to some Zeev. Here's why some furries are losing it for Zeev. Wow. Daria Core in a speed slot is not something I feel like you see often. Usually it'll be like anti-mod or gimmick or something like that, or you know, a raw SV no mod 4 maybe, just like free mod 2 or no mod 4 type genre. So in no mod 3, damn, I feel like Zav is like the only one that you see anywhere else. You got like there was that no mod 2 from EGTS, the Rubies map. I forget what it was, but it was a Zav song. And then yeah, we got this in the speed slot, 256 BPM, close to 5 stars. And I read question marks from Young and in the chat just asking, why is Sneck picking speed? Here's why some players are losing it for Glaceon Zoni. And Imesh got back in for Aura Monsters, joined as usual by Vivians. Sneck and Ozai in as usual. They have been the dynamic duo this match. This guy is no fit. You gotta believe to make comebacks like this happen. Let's see how much Aura Monsters believe, or if Atsugiri can close this out in 6. The 1-3, or 2-3 rather, gonna catch Sneck for a couple uncharacteristic 100s that we haven't seen really on other slots that easily. Ozai gonna hit one as well, and now it's Vivian's making the difference with that SS, but of course, plenty of time for that to change. This is not the hard part. Oh, the break from Imeshka on the build-up. These mono triples maybe a little brutal for DDKK, especially the pairs of cat triples in a row. I don't know the playstyles of everyone here, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's KVVK on everyone because these guys are handling this super well right now. And Vivian bleeding Samak with that single tap, but still hitting everything. 3 FC still on the board. Imeshka with another break, unfortunately. Alright, getting into the second half here. We're not even that close to... Okay, we're now hitting 500k score, so we're halfway to the max with a good bit more than half the map done. I get the feeling we're about to see the density go up a bit. That's what that means. And here we go. We got some 256 5 blitz. Imeshka finding another break. And it looks like this is probably game. The score lead has breached the 6-digit threshold. It's over 100k now. And this is looking dominant from Atsugiri. These guys are just not seeing everything. Just some early little jitters from Ozai that give him a couple, 960k instead of 1 mil scores. But now it's just 990k or worse for these guys. This is unreal. One flyer popping off is one thing, but they've got 2, and it's gonna be game. Atsugiri with Vivian's missing right at the end. Atsugiri gonna win 5-1 over Aura Monsters here. What? I should never speak over the end of a Hyperflip song. Anyway, Sneck and Ozai combining for 13 100s here, 4 and 9 respectively. Vivian's and Imeshka neither having the act to keep up. Really, that was dominant from Atsugiri. Sneck with another MVP in the bag on this last map. Definitely the MVP of this match. I'm pretty sure literally just F-seed 6 maps in a row. Crazy stuff. But that is our match done. It looks like the players would like to run the tiebreaker. Maybe not time to sleep just yet. All right. Waltz of the Damaged is certainly a song name for a TB. Is this going to be some crazy music by any chance? It's still 4 minutes 48 of TB. Yeah, Snack got one more step here to claim the full match FC. Take 9 is here and asking for free mod. I'm sure this is about to get fun. I'm all in. I wonder what that means. Are we gonna see some TBHDHR? Just hidden? This song is cool. What is this? Never heard anything like this before, I think. W map. Oh no. Is someone running sudden death? No. Oh, Snack actually gonna be going hidden here on the TB. I believe we have seen a Hard Rock FC in TB show match in a prior match, so maybe. Snack the first to lose SS. Can't really blame them when they are the only one running a mod, and now it's only Vivians SSing through this intro. Oh, this is already so evil. Oh my god, it's 13169. This is so awesome. Was I going to be the first one to find a miss? 3 SEs still running. Imeshka gonna be the second to miss here. Must have been a decently large break from Ozai. Snack, despite the FC, is running some pretty low AC here. I think that's 95. Maybe the TB with hidden is too much, even for the strongest of the bracket, to play comfortably. I mean, when it's a song like this, right? That's mad. This song is going crazy. I wouldn't want to be running hidden on this either. Vivian's still on that 99 FC. Impeccable looking act for a map like this. Even single tapping the 1-3, I think? I don't know. Vivian's really popping off here, almost up above 99.5% accuracy. Imeshka gonna find another miss. But the spotlight's on the top row here. Snack on the hidden FC versus Vivian's with the really, really high AC no mod. This is looking crazy from these two. The carry's going to war again. They're gonna get through the halfway point of the map with their FC still intact. This is wild. And Snacksack has recovered to the point of contesting Bavian's score. Maybe about to overtake him. Oh, Snack gonna lose the FC. And it looks like Bavians might be running away with the score lead here. It looks like a bit of a hard part for Hidden. High visual density here. Essentially 220 BPM, 1-4, but with lower SV than that. Gonna catch by Snack a bit. Vivian still riding high on this 99.5 FC. What is this guy doing? The break comes and they'll see everything. They'll know that one of these four is not like the others. Vivian's looking to finish in style here despite the 5-1 loss. Still on that FC. Well into the 800Ks of score. Does bleed a good chunk of back all at once there. I think the 99.5 is out of reach just like that, but the FC and the 99% still totally on the table here. And it looks like he might do it. This is unreal from the VNs. This is a hell of a score. Snack also very impressive, holding, as soon as I mentioned them they missed, but holding pretty close to 97 with Hidden on a map, on a song of this nature is crazy. All on its own. It's a different type of scary, but it's gonna be the VNs clutching out the FC. Unfortunately not a winning performance on the real thing, but it is a tiebreaker FC with pretty high accuracy. Amazing stuff from both of the top row, not bad from Ozai or Imeshka either, but struggling a little more than these wild players on top. Aura Monsters gonna go down to the lower bracket though. Sugara beats them 5-1. Don't believe the second point on your client here. That seems to have been auto-added after Aura Monsters actually won the tiebreaker by team score. But that's us for now. Let me check the schedule to see when our next match is. Oh my god, they're not ordered chronologically. Wait, are they ordered chronologically somewhere? Let me check. One sec. Don't stop the stream. Don't stop the stream. Okay, our next match appears to be UTC Sunday. So that is 9 hours from now, I think. And it's going to be Center Partiet versus OMG at Migu. Join us in 9 hours for that one. Thank you guys very much for watching, and we'll see you later.